There exists a form of psychological warfare so brutal, so insidious, that once it takes hold, you don't just lose the fight, you lose yourself. This isn't about winning an argument. This isn't about making you feel guilty or ashamed. No, this is about breaking the foundation of your reality until your own mind turns against you. Imagine standing on solid ground, and suddenly the earth beneath you starts to split, crumble, and collapse. That's what this does, but not to the world around you. It does it to you. One denial, one twisted phrase, one carefully planted doubt, and suddenly, the memories you trusted feel blurry. The instincts you relied on feel wrong. And the voice in your head? It no longer feels like yours. This is the Mindquake Tactic. And to understand it and defend yourself from it, we're going to break it down into 3 parts. First, what the Mindquake Tactic really is. Second, the weapons you can use to resist it. And third, the dark side of how it's been used to enslave minds and erase identities. Pay attention, because once you see how it works, you'll never look at manipulation the same way again. Part 1. What the Mindquake Tactic really is. The Mindquake Tactic is the art of psychological demolition. It's not a single strike. It's a slow dismantling. A manipulator doesn't need to overpower you. They just need to corrupt your certainty, drip by drip, until doubt eats away at you like acid. They deny things you've seen. They twist words you've heard. They reframe events you've lived. Piece by piece, they peel away your confidence in your own memory, your own senses, your own judgment. The genius of the Mindquake Tactic isn't that they prove themselves right. It's that they convince you that you might be wrong. And once that seed of uncertainty takes root, you start leaning on them for answers, for clarity, for guidance. You no longer trust yourself, so you borrow their version of reality. That's the trap. You don't notice you're in it until the cage is locked, and the key is in their hands. Part 2. Weapons against the Mindquake. If the Mindquake Tactic is psychological warfare, then resistance demands weapons. And make no mistake, without weapons, you will break. Weapon 1. The Ledger of Truth. Keep records. Write everything. Dates, times, screenshots, conversations. Manipulators thrive in fog, but written truth is unshakable. When they try to tell you it never happened, you'll have proof staring back at you like a knife. Drill. Whenever denial or gaslighting creeps in, document it immediately. Don't rely on memory. Memory is what they target. Weapon 2. The external anchor. Your mind is the battlefield, but anchors exist outside it. Neutral witnesses, recordings, factual timelines. When you feel the phrase forming, "Maybe I'm crazy," that's the Mindquake cracking open inside you. That's when you anchor yourself to an external source. Drill. Make it a habit. When doubt strikes, pause, then verify with an external truth. Train yourself to not argue with them in your head, but to check reality itself. Weapon 3. The Still Blade. Never fight chaos with chaos. The more emotional you get, the deeper the Mindquake cuts. Stay cold. Deliver facts once, then disengage. Every extra word you throw in is ammunition for them to twist. Drill. Rehearse saying one fact in one calm tone, no matter how aggressively it's challenged. This is your blade, sharp, silent, deadly. Weapon 4. The Exit Door. The strongest defense is escape. The moment you see the cracks forming, walk away, because the battlefield of the mind is tilted in their favor. The longer you stay, the weaker you get. Drill. Practice saying, "We're not going in circles. I know what I experienced, and I don't need to debate it further." That single sentence is a shield and a sword. Understand this. These weapons won't stop manipulators from attacking, but they will stop you from bleeding out inside their game. Part 3. The Dark Use. The Mindquake Tactic isn't just an argument trick. It's one of the darkest weapons of control humanity has ever used. Cult leaders use it to erase entire identities, turning strong individuals into obedient shells. Abusive partners use it to trap victims, making escape feel impossible because they no longer trust their own mind. Interrogators use it to force confessions, even from the innocent. And here's the abyssal truth. It doesn't just erase events. It erases you. Victims often say the same chilling line, "I didn't know what was real anymore." Once you can't trust your memory, your judgment, your instincts, you don't need chains. You'll imprison yourself. You'll hand over your freedom willingly because you're lost inside the maze they built for you. That's the true horror of the Mindquake Tactic. It doesn't just kill trust. It kills identity. The Mindquake Tactic is the nuclear weapon of manipulation. It doesn't fight your mind, it rewires it. It doesn't steal your freedom, it convinces you that you never had any. But here's the truth they don't want you to hear. Awareness is armor. When you know the Mindquake tactic exists, when you can feel the cracks as they're forming, when you anchor yourself in records, in facts, in external truth, you take back control before it collapses. Because the most dangerous thing you can ever lose isn't money, power, or even freedom. It's the ability to trust your own mind. Guard it with everything you have. Because once the Mindquake tactic consumes you, you don't come back the same.